Hello and welcome to our podcast, The Junkies. I'm Dave O'Neill.
I'm Kitty Flanagan. You're on the Sweet and Salty Roundabout. Get on board. It's just us, no guests.
Choo-choo.
Except Sargi.
Sarge is up and about.
Sargi poor.
That's okay. No, there's no one scoop. There's no double dip.
No double dip
No.
and no whatever Glenn Robbins' name was.
Just Glenn, I think.
What was his name?
Did
No,
he-
Family Assorted, I think his name
Family
was,
is
wasn't
sorted. Oh, there's a lot of people that want to get on this podcast. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of snack food fans out there. Carl Chandler's always hassling me about it.
it? We've already said it has to be Glenn, Penn or Ken.
Oh, that's right.
We've only got the N's. N's coming on.
Glenn's. Anyway, we're here. We were sort of out and about last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I've been in New Zealand.
That's right.
So that's why we couldn't record. And then I was up in Wollongong.
Oh, I love
Ballina.
the Gong.
The Gong.
Well, you weren't actually in Gong because I looked at you. I didn't know where that was.
yeah.
What's it called?
Thurul.
Yeah. Someone put it on our Facebook group. I went and saw Kitty at the Gong and through. I went, and I put, that's where it is. I had no idea. You did a lot of shows in Thurul.
I did. We were just north of the Gong in Thurul.
How big's that place?
I think it's about 800. It's a place called Anita's. It's this venue I'd never heard of before.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, it used to be a cinema.
Okay.
Then it was a roller rink.
Oh,
And
wow.
now it's more like a music venue, like the night
Yes.
before the Hoodoo Gurus were on there.
Oh, so it's, okay, it's big.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a barn, but not in a bad way. Lovely staff. Had a great time. Audiences were mental, like,
Yeah.
in a good way.
The
Sorry,
fizz
everybody.
factor, I would say, because we just finished, you just finished the series and it was absolutely fantastic. Congratulations.
Thanks, Dave.
It's really good. Some great people in it too. And
Yeah,
we
we had really
laughed
good
a lot.
guests.
That's one show that we all watched together at home. We were laughing a lot. Just even when, Anne Edmonds' character said 4 shugs.
Oh, 4 shugs. I mean, Anne Edmonds, she's got to be in everything I do. She's just
She's
the best.
the best. 4 shugs.
And also just the way she said, can I get a cup of tea or something? He talks like that.
But also Bubby, Sam Campbell.
Oh,
Bubby. And also great to see Debbie Ling back in the last episode.
Yeah, no, we had a lot of good guests. Glenn Robbins came back.
Oh, he was.
Penis
And
Painter Dean.
the Marshmallow Man too was very funny. That was very funny because Glenn had said to me, "Yeah, I'm back. I'm in a sanitarium." I'm like, "What?" But as my daughter pointed out, that it was so funny that Marty's character didn't realize that was his carer. He just thought he was some weird guy. So that was on purpose, wasn't it? Like he's like. He was good, the Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, he was really good.
I don't know his name, but he was very good.
He was great.
Anyway, you can watch it. Is it all up on iView now?
It's all on iView. You can watch it on iView. It's not on Netflix yet. Hopefully one day, but it won't be on Netflix for at least a year. So if you want to watch it, you got to watch it on iView. ABC iView.
And it's free.
It is free.
It's free. Also, good to see Bob made an appearance in the very last episode in a photo at the judge's funeral. Yeah.
Bob.
Bob was in there. He was at the
Bob
funeral.
Stanley was there at the funeral. You were invited.
At the funeral,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, that was funny. The funeral was funny. All that funeral talk was very funny.
I'm hoping that the Cry Before You Die package becomes a thing.
Oh,
that
was
people will start
funny.
doing it.
That was funny. It was very funny when Glenn's character said, they've got offices in London. You might go to London. He's always... And Kieran said, can he ever be nice? No. Anyway, here we are on the Junkies, though.
Here we are.
So
yeah, I'm finished in Thurul. Then I was in New Zealand where I've picked up a lot of snacks, people. A lot of good blind tests in New Zealand. I had to bring them all back in my luggage. I had a whole suitcase just full of chips.
Well, Ray O'Leary, Kiwi, was also very funny in Fisk.
Yeah,
he was the
good.
curly-haired guy.
Yeah.
He was the master of the collab space.
He was the hub master as opposed to the webmaster.
Very funny. Okay, so what have you brought back from Kiwiland?
So what I noticed in New Zealand, there's a brand of biscuits called Griffins, which seems to be like their Arnott's.
Ah.
And they had a lot of biscuits, some of which we've tried before with those squiggles. Remember those squiggles with the squiggly top?
Yeah, they were good.
But
They
then
were
I saw
great.
these malt biscuits, and they had a lot of versions of malt biscuits, and apparently they're great for lollycake. And I texted you, and you said you knew what lollycake was.
Yes, only because one of my nephews went out with a New Zealand woman.
Okay.
And she showed me photos, and it's foam lollies on top of biscuits.
I think
with
it's
some kind
I
of-
think it's like a log. I think you make it kind
Yes.
of like a cheesecake base almost, where you
Yes.
whiz up the biscuits, stir lollies and maybe melted butter to hold it together or something. It's one of those things you, like a non-cooked one, you refrigerate it and then cut it up.
It's got a lot of foam lollies on the top.
Yes, it does seem to have foam lollies in it as well.
Bananas and Explorers.
Well, I think you press it into a log and then you cut a slice of it.
That's
and
it.
then there's all these foam lollies throughout it.
Well,
I was intending to make it, Dave, but I didn't get round to it. But maybe by next week I'll keep the biscuits and I'll have an attempt at lolly cake.
And so what are we going to compare the malt to?
So then I was thinking, I remember Arnott's had a malt biscuit.
Yeah.
And
Malto
I hadn't
milk.
seen them for a while. And yet there they were today in the IGA, the Malto milk, and they have not been there.
No.
So I really did like summon those with my mind because
Wow.
Malto milk suddenly appeared on
Quite
my
rare.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start with the original
You
malto
can start with
milk.
the original Malto milk.
I remember liking
can't really
these
remember
as a
them.
kid. Yeah, they,
Oh, malty. They smell like a bit like a arrowroot.
dry, but very good.
God, they're a hard biscuit. They're like a rusk.
Good though.
And we must have been given these as kids because they're quite
Yeah.
rusk-like, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Surely Cowboys or Anzacs had these. Someone had them.
There's the spittoon. Here's the sound of the spittoon, everyone. I'll just lean you up.
Oh,
That's the biscuit going into the spittoon.
that's it.
I might package everything up and send it to Glenn Butcher. He was a big fan of the spittoon.
He loves spittoon.
Double dip. Okay, now these are the Griffin's malt biscuits. I think these will be better than the Malto milk.
They've got a darker colour.
I reckon they feel more malty.
I'm going back to the original.
Yeah, I don't think they're as good.
They're not.
They don't taste like malt at all.
No. They've got a bit of malt, but
Not
not
a lot.
No.
I think the Malto milk is
Yeah.
a superior biscuit.
Yeah, I just went back. Much better. Sorry, Kiwis.
Sorry, New Zealand. Well, I'll make a log for
Yeah,
next
well,
time.
you don't have to. I don't want to
Well,
go.
no, I'd like to. I'd like to see what this lolly cake is.
It's big. I know it's big in New Zealand. They have
Yeah.
it for kids' parties and stuff.
Well, I don't know if the recipe's on there, but I think it gives you a It certainly says there's a thing here, great for lolly cake, written on the packet. So, but,
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
there
great
it
for
is
lolly
right there.
cake.
Great
yeah.
for lolly cake.
They know what they're doing.
So anyway, that's those from
Well-
New Zealand.
Next, we're going to do a blind test.
Yeah, I got a lot of New Zealand blind tests. It's exciting.
Okay. Okay, I saw these in like a local deli, and they're we've had them make before, but I don't think we've had these before. They're Quillo, they're Spanish balsamic wine. That made me laugh. Balsamic wine vinegar flavoured potato chips. See if you can. I don't know if we've had balsamic wine vinegar before. All right, come in, kitty. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, he's spittooned already.
Already, I've gone
not even-
early, and you'll try one of these.
okay.
I'm pretty sure we haven't had these before.
I mean, I'm not hopeful given you've put them in the spittoon already. Okay.
Jesus. You might like them though, because you like this kind of thing.
It's got that usual brackishness.
Yeah, isn't it?
It kind of smells like I always say carpet, but I don't know why
Yeah.
people. I mean, people must think I spend my entire day smelling carpet.
Carpet. You work at carpet call. call for carpet court. The experts in the trade.
Oh,
What is that?
it's sharp.
Mm-hmm.
It could be vinegary.
Yes, it's a vinegar.
It's a vinegar.
It's a vinegar.
Is it a type of vinegar?
Yes.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, it's a vinegar.
Would it be apple cider vinegar?
No,
okay.
but you're in the right. I mean, there's not that many vinegars, as we know.
There's a lot
Oh,
of vinegars.
you're a
Dave.
vinegar
I've
fan,
got a
though.
cupboard of them.
You're a vinegar fan. You probably have this one in your cupboard.
I don't think it's balsamic.
It is balsamic.
Is it? It's the wrong colour for balsamic.
I know, but there's also something added onto it. It's balsamic something vinegar flavoured potato chips from Spain.
Balsamic something vinegar.
I've never heard of this. Can you taste anything else in there apart from? Is there like is there a sour taste in there?
Yeah, there is. There's something that's kind of cutting through.
That's what it is, I reckon.
Yeah, it's kind of ruining the balsamic vinegar
Because
flavour.
balsamic is a great.
It's usually
flavour.
sweet,
Oh,
whereas this isn't
yes.
sweet.
Yes. What is something that is not sweet?
That would cut the sweetness.
That will cut the sweetness. It's
Is it an onion?
no.
No.
It's not. Oh, should I just tell you? Or it's a weird one.
Let me have one more lick.
Okay, hey, try again.
Oh, it's there. Not garlic.
No.
Oh, it's almost fishy.
Oh no, it's not fish.
Okay, you'll have to tell me.
It's balsamic wine. Have you ever heard of balsamic wine?
Well, I guess it's kind of like what vinegar is
Matured
wine, isn't
brewed.
it? It's like when wine goes sour,
Yes.
it becomes vinegar.
Anyway,
So
I wouldn't recommend them.
no, I didn't really like those. Whereas I like balsamic vinegar.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's
taste
too sour.
Nah, that's a wine, I reckon.
Too sour.
All right, I'll go. That's all I've got.
Okay, I'll just tell you how I brought these chips back. Had to empty out my whole suitcase and fit in just a carry-on luggage full of chips. And I had
they
to
blow up too.
Yeah, but then I had to put each bag into a Ziploc bag because I've had this mistake before coming back from New Zealand where all my chips exploded on the plane.
Oh no!
So I packaged them in Ziploc bags. I bought those big large ones, and then I put them in the overhead locker. And as I was flying back, I heard bang, bang, and the person next to me jumped, and I knew exactly what it was. I went, "That's my fucking chips exploding up in the overhead locker." And the woman next to me was so worried. She went, "Did you hear that?" And I went, "No."
Nah, what?
I just said no.
What?
I didn't want to have to explain. Yeah, that's like my 7 bags of chips exploding up there.
blowing up. That's funny that they blew up. I've never had them blow
They
up.
popped, yeah. They like burst.
Yeah.
Only 2 of them. Like the rest of them made it back unscathed because I brought a whole heap because I bought a bunch of salt and vinegar chips, the Ripples flavour one, the Ripples brand ones for
good
my
one.
brother because I want to send them to him in Japan because he loves salt and vinegar chip.
We love them. All right.
All right. Okay, so what I've got here, I've got a brand called, I think they're called Eater. The brand is Eater, and these are Ridgies. So they're very thick cut, sort of crinkle cut, very wide, a wide gauge. Our friend has described them. Ben Gray described the gauge of the chip. So yeah, that's a wide gauge of chip. And this flavour, oh, I'm so excited, habanero pickle nays. Okay, so habanero is a really, really hot chili, and pickle nays must be like a dill pickle flavour mayonnaise, I guess. Anyway, extraordinary flavour. And the other one I've got, also from New Zealand, Heartland brand, Extreme Crunch, Smoky Teas Barbecue Hickory Lamb. So I'm intrigued to see if it tastes like lamb, because lamb is a strong tasting flavour, but very New Zealand, obviously. Okay, I'll get him back. Dave! Sarge followed him out. All right. Now, I think maybe try these ones first. So I'm going to offer you these. They're both crinkle cuts, but these are from Heartland, that New Zealand brand Heartland. Mm-hmm. So try one of those. I've not tried one yet.
Oh, gee, that's barbecuey, isn't it?
Barbecuey, correct. Snap. But a particular sort of barbecue.
Oh, my God. What is that?
Oh, Lord, that's strong.
That's like,
That's a lot.
what's the one they bury in the ground?
God almighty. Hungy.
Honey? Not honey, is it?
No. But that's a good guess. You might be able to get it
Oh my
from
God.
the smell.
Is that a garlic or?
There will be garlic in it, definitely.
But that's like a.
But that would be rubbed on it.
Yeah. Is it
So
beef?
barbecue? No, it's not beef. Think again.
God, that almost. It's not pork, is it?
No. Remember where you are.
A kiwi.
Where you are. New Zealand. Oh, I see. You're saying it's barbecued kiwi. No, it's not barbecued
you can't
kiwi.
Eat kiwis, can you? What animals in New Zealand have that we don't?
Oh, come on.
I just said a kiwi.
What's the joke?
Oh, it's lamb.
It's lamb.
Yeah, you can. What, is that barbecue lamb?
Barbecue hickory lamb.
Oh, hickory. That's what it is.
Is that the smoke you can taste?
Yeah.
Look at that. These were one of the exploding packets, as you can see. See how they burst? They burst along the seam there.
Oh, wow. Hickory lamb.
Hickory
See,
lamb.
I don't even know what hickory would taste like.
Well, hickory's a type of wood.
Oh, of course.
That's the smoke.
All right.
That's the smoky lamb.
Well, that was a hard one.
Would your kids eat those?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you
my
can
son,
take those
my
home
oldest son would
in the
he'd love
special
that.
bag.
In the special bag.
In its protective layer because they've exploded.
Look at that.
So these are your second ones. These I'm very keen to see what they taste like. I'll just warn you, they could be burny. Oh, okay. From that face, they're definitely burning.
What is that?
Oh, I can smell part of it.
Yeah, what is that smell? Hang on.
Yeah, that's one of my favourites.
Pickle.
Pickle, bang.
Pickle.
Yep.
But it's pickle
It's pickle something, but I'll give it to you for pickle. Oh my God.
hot.
And there's
Is
the
it
burn.
pickled
Ah!
jalapenos
Oh!
or something? Pickled.
Even hotter than jalapeno. I don't know if you'll know this, but it's very hot.
Man, I'm not going to eat it. I'll eat it.
Do you know what? Don't. It's really hot. It's going to ruin you.
Oh my God.
Oh,
What the hell?
yeah. It's one of the hottest chilies there is.
Oh. No, I don't know what the chili would call it. But
Habanero.
oh, habanero.
Yeah. Habanero pickle nays.
Oh my God.
Now,
These
I thought
Kiwis.
Jasper might like those
Oh, he'll love them.
because they're very
He
spicy.
likes any of the spicy
Look,
ones.
it's pickle mayonnaise.
I love that.
I mean, it's a fun packet. They've
It's a
they've
great packet.
done the chili and the pickle as if they're friends, hanging out. Like all they need is the chickadee
Photo of
chicken.
that. Yes, the chickadee chicken. That is great. Look at that. I love it. I love it when they make the vegetables come alive.
I love it when they make the things that you're eating a sentient being.
What's it called, that word? Oh, I can't remember.
Anthropomorphic,
That's it.
is that the word?
That's the word. Oh, he's so cute.
I think that's why kids like my car, because it has got like anthropomorphic. It's like got eyes.
Yeah, your
It's
car.
like it's got eyes.
Wow, they were good though.
Yeah, they're good finds, aren't they?
Oh my God.
I was so excited. That was one of my activities that I did while I was doing shows in New Zealand. Glenn said to me, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "I want to go to a big supermarket and buy all the chips."
Buy the chips.
Because otherwise you just end up going into the little 7-Eleven-y ones. I said, let's go. We went
Yeah,
over
you got to go to the supermarket.
We got on a ferry, went over, saw a nice bit of the town.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then I said, oh, look, there's a big Coles, or whatever it was called, New World. I said, let's go
New
there.
World.
New World. Remember it used to be called Coles
Yeah,
New World
of
here?
course.
It's just called New World over there.
Coles variety stores.
Coles variety stores.
I used to love the Coles variety. Yeah, that is beautiful. I've been on that ferry, if it's the one I'm thinking of. You go to an old bit.
It just goes across to the
It's beautiful.
nice old part of town.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hello to our New Zealand listeners. All right, well we're gonna end
now
on
what
stuff.
are we ending with?
Ice.
Oh, we're going to end with, this
Yeah.
is something I got in Tasmania, and you say you've had it before, but I'm so intrigued by it. It's freeze-dried ice cream for travellers anywhere, and especially if you're in space, apparently, according to the front of it.
I don't know why. I've had it on radio or something for something I was doing years ago. I've definitely had it, but
It's real vanilla ice cream,
Yeah,
ready to eat in a resealable pouch.
It tastes like vanilla ice cream. Remember that much?
Wow. Okay.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
So this is
I don't know if
freeze-
this is.
This is like astronaut food.
Yeah, I don't know if this is down to Vomit Town or if this is, new products.
Yeah.
It's not new though, is it? You said you've had it a long time
Yeah,
ago.
this is exactly the ones I've had.
Oh,
Because
it's like
it comes like in a.
it's in a wedge,
It's like in an ice cream packet when you get those. What's
like
that?
for an ice cream sandwich.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's just a big square block.
Yeah, and it's like a chalky kind of thing
Yeah.
by memory.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be powder and you ate a spoon of it.
No.
Okay, I'll just give you a bit.
Yeah,
Excuse my fingers. It's probably a bit much, but whatever. Just put the rest in the spittoon. It feels like hard meringue.
It's like a meringue.
Yeah.
That is a meringue.
Oh, gee, it's weird. It tastes like hot ice cream.
It's incredible. Yeah.
That really does taste like ice
You
cream.
can't say that's ice cream though.
No.
Is that?
Oh,
That's just like a meringue.
it's so weird though, Dave. Oh,
I'm putting that in Vomit Town.
it's the fact that it's hot that makes
Yeah.
it weird. Oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
I can't imagine being in space and going, oh, now I'll have some dessert. Can't I just have a lolly instead?
Instead of that,
Instead of that?
yeah, it's
And
weird.
why can't you take ice cream to space?
Don't they have a freezer?
Yeah, why wouldn't they have a freezer in space?
Surely at the International Space Station.
Why doesn't refrigeration work in space, Dave?
Oh,
Why do
I'm
they all
not
have
a-
to have space sticks and space food?
I'm not a
and-
scientist, but that's a very good question. I reckon it would work in space. It's just a matter of room power.
Well,
Space.
Come on.
Space in space.
It's like you can fit a fridge in a caravan. Surely you
Yeah.
can fit one on the space
True.
station.
True.
Space travellers, it gives you instructions. It says, be careful when opening the package because weightlessness in space will cause the dried ice cream to float away. For people eating it on Earth, tear open the pouch at either notch. Reseal.
Oh,
It's
God.
weird. It is just like Ice cream flavoured meringue, though, really.
Yeah.
Okay, now you've got a down to Vomit Town for us.
Now, speaking of New Zealand, I love Whitakers. We know we love Whitakers.
I love Whitakers
But
too.
I think someone gave it to me or something, and I had this at home, and I'm like, oh. And the kids kept eating it. I'm like, I keep selling it for... And I had to go buy another bar of it.
Okay, well, I think I've seen this in the shops and thought, I don't want that.
And it's mango and coconut.
Mango and coconut caramelised white chocolate. So it's like caramilk with mango and coconut in it.
It is the worst. And I love caramel.
Did you even bite it?
Yeah, I got a little bit. I've had it before. That's down to Vomit Town for me. Oh, see, it's got that... Oh, no. It's the mango. I love a normal mango, but that's...
Look, I don't love it, but I don't hate it as much as you do.
You don't hate that.
It's got a weird aftertaste.
Oh.
But if I was presented with that and the dried ice cream...
Well, yeah, it's
Which
true.
one would you choose?
Yeah, I'd choose that. You know what? I'd choose none. I'm going to starve.
Would you just go hungry?
In the desert island, yeah, or in the desert. I'm starving. I don't want your mango coconut.
The mango's weird. It's like
It
it's
is
like they
weird.
haven't got the mango flavouring right.
And
I'm just going to read it.
I love coconut and chocolate. I love their coconut one. It's beautiful.
Do you know what it is?
What
I'll
is
tell
it?
you why.
Yeah, why?
I'll tell you why it's weird. It's because the supposed mango puree in there is mostly apple puree.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, you can taste it, can't you?
Yeah, you can
the
taste
dumb
it.
apple.
Why do they do? Can't they afford mangoes?
And it's only got 10% of mango.
Oh, you're like a detective. You've nailed it.
That's the problem. So that's apple in
Yeah.
chocolate. And whoever puts apple in chocolate.
No one ever.
No.
No one ever. I love an
If you're
apple.
going to eat Whitakers, you should get their pear and manuka honey one.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is
I like their
best
hokey
one.
pokey. I like their milk chocolate. I love their
Yeah,
milk
they've
chocolate.
got a lot of good ones.
Yeah, we love Whitakers, but that's not...
But yeah, they don't need to continue this. This needs to be gone in a year, please.
Yes, and I reckon the main lab person was having a day off and the junior took over for that day.
Yeah, and I reckon the junior was hungover.
Yeah, mango and coconut.
Yeah, that's no good. Okay, so what I'd like to say is for anyone who's got that on their shelves, just sell what you've got, put the rest in the dumpster, don't reorder. That's not going to sell.
No.
Don't reorder that. All right, that's some good advice for the shops.
Yes, good advice from Kitty for the shops out there. They'll be listening.
I'm here to help.
Yeah. Look, this has been the Junkies. Next week, we're going to talk about Doritos because Doritos have brought out this XXL Ultimate Cheddar, bigger, crunchier, bolder.
But curiously, not cheesier necessarily.
No, but it's the Ultimate Cheddar, so we're going to compare that to the normal Dorito.
Well, we're going to compare it to nacho cheese
Well, I know.
instead of...
Yeah, and tasty. I know. Anyway.
Yeah, your taste tests are always suspect. You've never quite got a control.
I've never nailed it.
What were you like in science? Did you ever get
useless.
the control bit right?
No,
yeah, no.
Useless. I was not good in science.
It was always annoying the way you had to do the experiment 3 times because one was your control. It was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know. I think I was just trying to put my hand under the Bunsen burner. Cut up a frog. Oh, no. I like science, but I was never that good at it. No, some of my brothers were, but not me. History was my history. I loved
me
history.
too. I was a history
I loved
person.
history. Yeah, absolutely loved it.
We'll be back next week with our substandard experiment by 2 history lovers.
Bye.